Announcing the Odisha cabinet decision, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik decided to extend the state lockdown till April the 30th and said he has recommended to the union government to extend the national lockdown till then. Chief Minister Patnaik has also requested the Government of India not to start train and air services during the lockdown. In his address, he said, "Life will not be the same again and we need to face this crisis boldly together." A 22-year-old man was allegedly beaten to death in Delhi's Bawana after he was suspected of a conspiracy to spread COVID-19. The victim, identified as Mehboob Ali, had gone to Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh for a Tablighi Jamaat conference and returned to Delhi in a truck of vegetables after 45 days. He was held at the Azadpur vegetable market and released after a medical examination. When he returned to his village, he was allegedly lynched on suspicion of a conspiracy to spread coronavirus. The Indian Medical Association announced that the country reported its first death of a doctor. 62-year-old Dr. Shatrughan Panjwani, MBBS, was a physician who expired at the Arvendo Hospital in Indore. He was not involved in the treatment of coronavirus patients, but he worked with slum dwellers. Earlier, around 30 health workers at Delhi's All India Institute of Medical Sciences were put under quarantine as a patient admitted in a different ward turned out to be COVID positive later. Such cases are being reported from many institutions, causing the infection to spread among healthcare providers. At least 20 coronavirus hotspots in Delhi and 22 in Noida and Greater Noida have been sealed, which means the lockdown restrictions here are more severe. No person can exit their apartments or be on the lanes outside their homes in these areas. The government has assured that delivery of essential supplies will continue. Meanwhile, many states have asked for an extension of the lockdown considering the rapid spread of the virus. Health authorities are set to conduct pooled testing at locations that have not reported any coronavirus cases so far for a real estimate of the outbreak. The testing protocol will remain the same, that is symptomatic people only, but the scope has been widened beyond hotspots. These tests will take place in 436 districts that have zero reported COVID-19 cases. After India released hydroxychloroquine for the United States, its President Donald Trump praised Prime Minister Modi for his strong leadership that's not only helping India but humanity. He said the aid will not be forgotten. Prime Minister Modi replied that times like these bring friends closer. Brazilian President Bolsonaro also thanked the Indian Prime Minister and the people for timely assistance to the Brazilian people with the export of the raw material for the production of the malaria drug that can be used to treat COVID-19 patients, although it is not a cure. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus called for an end to politicizing the current COVID-19 crisis and warned that if there is no unity within nations and between nations to battle the pandemic, then there will be many more body bags. This was his response when asked about US President Trump's criticism of the WHO and its alleged bias towards China. The WHO chief also called out Taiwan for racist campaign against him.